I'd like to welcome you to our Wednesday version of the Thought for the Day. It's good to be together. Good to see you. And we've got one person here in the audience. How about that? So anyway, by the way, a little fun thing this weekend. Our church is having our annual plant sale, like from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock on Saturday and all morning on Sunday. So if the sermon gets a little boring, you can just step up, go out and buy a plant and go home and call it a day. But looking forward to that this weekend. I think a lot about all the stuff going on around us. Even as I sit here this morning and I think of you, each one of you, as you listen to our Thought for the Day or on Sunday morning, each one of you has a journey. Each one of you is going through stuff. What's going on for the past 2+ years with the pandemic and the violence throughout the world, it affects each one of us in different ways. And then each one of you has your own personal stuff that you have to deal with. Yesterday just going to the grocery store and looking at how much milk costs, and sometimes some of the shelves are empty, and then went to put gas in my car, and you go, wow. And then I think about people, and maybe even some of you, for whom that gallon of milk and that cost of gas just kind of puts you over the edge financially. And I think about that. I think about each of your journeys and the pain that you face. And in the middle of all this, what can we do? It makes me realize more and more the importance of trying, whether it's at work, with our families, with people that we see every day, the importance of being patient and the importance of being kind, the importance of stepping back and trying to put somebody else first, because I'm as guilty as anybody else. I get so preoccupied with what I got to do and get done that you can be a little short and impatient with those you work with and those you love the most. Just small acts of patience and kindness and goodness can just be the one thing that gives a person the strength to face tomorrow. I was thinking about a couple people this morning. I mentioned a young lady that called the church the other day, and she was in my very first confirmation class. And I remember Carrie when she was younger. She was tough, and she went through a lot with her family. And she's now probably in her early 60s. And she told me that she was on the verge of being homeless. She lives in Indiana. And I asked her, I said, Carrie, what can we do? And she said, Don, just pray for me. Pray on Sunday, and just knowing that my church that I haven't been to for years, knowing that you and your people care about my journey makes a big difference. Then I thought of the word confirmation. When kids go through confirmation and they get confirmed, what does that mean? I think it means that when you go through life and you go through a tough time, you want confirmation that God you talked about back in 8th and 9th grade, that God is very much alive and still part of your journey. You want confirmation that the church you were part of, even though you haven't been there, confirmation that church still cares about you. And it made me realize how important confirmation is. And last night, Peggy and I sat with a couple. They're about our age. And they are both going through an incredibly tough journey with cancer. And we sat at their coffee table about 8:15 at night. And that coffee table was the altar. And we had little wafers for the bread, little glasses with the wine, and we shared communion. And again, I thought of the word confirmation. That at their age, after all these years, they need confirmation that in that body and blood of Christ, there's the strength that they have to face tomorrow. They need confirmation that the church they may not be able to attend on Sunday morning because they're not doing well, that church cares about them and makes a difference in their lives. And that word confirmation just came alive. It's not a class. Confirmation is not about being a member of a church. It's about your belief in a higher power that makes a difference in whatever you're going through. So today, one of you sent me a little poem about kindness. And I realized that confirmation is about knowing that as time goes on, in the toughest of times, kindness has power. That the kindness of ordinary moments and ordinary things may just be the message that keeps us together. Here's the words for today. Actually, they're by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Kind hearts are the gardens, kind thoughts are the roots, kind words are the flowers, kind deeds are the fruits. Take care of your garden. Try to keep out the weeds and fill it with sunshine, kind words and kind deeds. It's about 9:25 now. I hope that at 9:45 this morning, maybe 2 o'clock this afternoon, that I'll think of those words and maybe bear a little fruit of kindness to somebody else. I hope that for someone like Carrie and the couple we were with last night, that they know that their garden is kind of rough right now, but through the church and through prayer and through maybe a little kindness and gentleness on our part, that their garden can grow and they can see the sunshine. But most of all, the sun shines, S-O-N, in the heart and soul of each one of us. That gentle carpenter that gives us the strength to face tomorrow. Thanks for listening. God bless you. Got a plant sale coming up, but I look forward to talking to you on Friday morning. Thanks for listening.